Cytter. Why words now? Keren Cytter. Why words now? Keren Cytter. Why words now? Keren Cytter.
Hi, my name is Keren Cytter. Okay. So that's the beginning of my performance. We see how comfortable I feel. I have some storytelling to do, but it will take like 5 minutes, and we see when I feel courageous enough to do it. So I'll start maybe first with my work, with my books. Usually I don't start with my books, I just show videos, but because it's why words now, I start with written words. So this is the first book I did that was partly published in Frankfurt, where you saw my work. And the title of this book is The Man Who Climbed Up the Stairs of Life and Found Out There was Cinema Seats. And it's a long title. My father was laughing at me. He asked me if I wrote the title until the book was finished. But no. Then the second one was the 7 most exciting, it's in Denmark, hours of Mr. Trell's life in 24 chapters. So that was another book. I think I wrote these books because I wanted to be a writer, so that was the only way to do it. Then I wrote, this is the nicest book I have, White Diaries. It's also describing a bit of the times, let's I don't know, to indulge. Doesn't matter what it's describing, but it's some kind of a diary. The amazing story of Moshe Klinberg, a media star. Just a novel, okay. This is A to Z life coaching. I wrote it directly to English, and that's why it's so bad. It's just not a good writing actually. But I wrote everything second person, like you need to do. It's really aggressive. But like only 6 months after I wrote it, I realized how bad it was. And only people who English is not their first language, they like it. But people who English is their first language, no. But this is the one that slowly, like later, will connect us to this Why Words Now. I have like the inside of these 2 books. Okay, you can see that. So the best of me and the worst of me. And I asked Jacob Fabricius to choose with Naomi Beckwith. It was a show that was traveling to Chicago. It was not really traveling, it was a different show, but it was funded, I think, by the same person, the Danish government. So, you can see here the book open. Okay, this is a book that has nothing to do with Why Words Now. I didn't like this book at all, but people love it. Because it's all the frames of 4 seasons and all the frames of Nightmare, like 2 videos I made. I wrote, but I made. And then I published, I have APE, Art Projects Era. It was a non-profit, but it was for my own money actually, but it was non-profit. Non-profit publications, and it was like anthologies, and then you can see the information here. This is a zine or a zine that I made, I think, last year or this year. It was a very long year, this year or last year. And this is our children books. By the way, if you want to ask me anything, just feel free to ask me. If you use words, that will be part of the performance. Well, you cannot read the letters, they are too blurry, but this is really fits for Why Words Now, because they explain what's going on. Okay. And this is an artist book that I made with Nora Schultz, my friend. And this is Jennifer Lopez. And this is the reason why, actually it's against why words now. This is why Google Images started, because people wanted to know what she was wearing. So lots of people ask me why I'm using so many words while I'm making movies, and it's because that's the best way for me to waste time, to see how much time the movie takes. So in this in Der Spiegel, yeah, I guess I'm very primitive, but in Der Spiegel I try to use words like music notes. So you can see, although most of these music notes are not necessary because the bus can, it doesn't need to be in this order, like in this kind of like stale stuff. But that's how it sounded to me. I tried to make words like lyrics, like music instruments. Mm-hmm. You see, la la la. And also what you see is like still when I was editing the book, I didn't find the final version of the book. So like this. So first I will show you Dream Talk. And then maybe when I come down, I will talk about the stories that are part of my performance. Let's see. So now you will see like what did I plan to do with words and music notes.
I remember the last chapter with Sandra in reality TV. I remember the last chapter with Sandra in reality TV. Sandra needs to choose one of two men. She is so pretty and special and naked blonde, and the camera is following her in every step, confronting the dilemma. Who will she choose? The winner or the loser?
Lock the house and go.
The winner is pretty, rich, and smart.
Down the stairs.
The loser is ugly, rich, and smart.
Right.
Like the man who lived forever by listening to the story that never ends. I don't stop breathing.
Left.
Working.
Bus station.
Cutting tomatoes. The knife is not sharp. It will surprise at the last act. Cut the meat and vegetables. Leave the blood and the leaves.
I love him.
On the table, Sandra.
I love him.
Sandra.
I love him.
Sandra.
I love him.
Sandra.
I'll call him.
And the camera will follow her beautiful body and her beautiful smile and her beautiful hair and her beautiful mother that came to visit her one time in the beginning of the show. And now they are talking on the phone, and the mother tells her to choose the winner, that he is her boyfriend, but she doesn't know. Because he is boring and not really loving and caring, and she is so cute and so fine and so charming. Where is the balsamic and where is the ravioli? Here is the phone and... Hello?
I love you.
Sandra.
Did you hear me?
Yes, Jen. Are you coming? I'm cooking, and Mark will come too.
I'm in the bus station waiting for the bus to come to the station.
Then come fast.
I will.
Don't be late.
I will.
I don't want to miss
I will.
this chapter with Sandra.
Stop. I'm jealous.
So come.
The bus came.
Come.
I'm on.
Come.
I'm paying.
Come now.
I'm sitting and looking. The view is so calm.
Bye.
And so quiet.
Sandra is so sad when she is looking on the ground and looks so beautiful when she is looking at the camera, and she has problems with her liver in the body that is full of blood, but her heart is full of love.
2 more stations.
Like my heart and my house look so boring, and my bed is stiff and cold, and her bed is hot and burnt from the TV lights and my passion.
1 station.
That is heating my crotch and my mind. Are they the same? Am I dreaming? Or is she dreaming me or my crotch? My life is gray and lonely with all the love and the friends and the sex. I forgot them all.
I'm off the bus.
And where is the knife?
Step.
And where is my life?
Step.
And my friend Mark?
I'm wearing my clothes and take my bag.
Step.
Mark is my best ugly friend from high school.
Step.
Oh, I can hear her from here, walking to her boring boyfriend.
Sandra is perfect.
Step.
Oh, he doesn't love her. He's just my best pretty friend from high school.
Knock knock.
Who's there? Jen?
I'm leaving the house while she is coming to his.
Hello, love.
Goodbye, happy life.
I love
Step,
you so
step,
much. Do
step,
you love
step,
me the
step,
same
step,
way or
step,
a bit different?
step,
Of course.
step,
I love you.
step,
Come on.
step,
Help me clean and cook.
step.
You don't look so keen. Are you sure you love me? Tell me the truth.
Of
He
course
doesn't
I
love
love
her,
you.
but
I
I
do.
do love her.
I love you as if
tomorrow is gone and the day stops at dawn.
Oh,
Step.
I love to see you smiling. You are the yolk inside my egg.
oh,
The cloud, the sun now.
Please, I beg.
Help me clean and cook.
Step,
here, I brought a book.
step.
What do you think will happen today? Will Sandra choose the loser? I hope she will. He's so ugly, rich and smart, so sensitive and sad. He loves art and hates sport, and loves flowers, wine and port.
There is no chance here. Take the cloth and clean the table. Sandra is the most important part in this plot, not who she will choose for herself, God.
Knock, knock.
Stop, it makes me jealous. Where are
Knock, knock.
the plates? Did you wash them all?
With the cups, the mugs, the glass.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
My best ugly friend.
Mark.
Come in, let me move this chair.
Let's eat fast and watch TV.
Hey Jen, how are you? Did I ever told you that I love you?
I love you. You look so sexy in this apron.
Let me help.
No, it's fine.
You are mine.
And what am I? A friend or a sexy secret?
Stop it, you are so funny. Look how he's serving and how he cooks. He's so perfect and so not, and that makes him even more than was if he wasn't singing a song or wasn't cleaning and wasn't so strong and so handsome.
The food is ready and it
He's
looks
gorgeous.
gorgeous.
You didn't taste the food, so how do you know?
Here, sit.
I don't want to.
Come and sit.
Pass me the salt.
The winner takes it all, although it's in the movies.
Reality TV.
The pepper.
Here, love.
He doesn't love her, but he's rich,
Thank you.
pretty,
Noodles?
and smart, and that makes him the winner, and that makes me want to be him.
That reminds me.
And fuck you all night,
Jen, why do you love the loser? I just wonder for Sandra.
Sandra is real.
Imaginary love.
Because the choice between charm
Winner.
or fantasy,
Loser.
it ain't easy to wake up in the morning,
Or to go to sleep.
eat and breathe.
Love.
Oh hey,
And
and still you need to choose and
and
react and decide.
React my ass, that's all the rest. She's the best, putting me in arrest for this stress and the ass of the case of the chase of my life.
Friend, need some help? Give me 5. Give me your wife.
Yes.
No, she's just my girlfriend.
I will love to kiss her all over inside and outside, soft and hard, in between and out.
No.
What did you say? I didn't listen.
Me too.
I was dreaming of Sandra and...
Would ask Jen if she liked the loser. She might like me.
That's romantic. It could be I feel my stomach. It's unpleasant. I must sit and go and rest.
Here,
How did you come so fast?
I come every time I see you.
What is the time?
What's in the food? I don't feel so good. The walls are so white and so bright.
The toilets are on the right.
Listen to me, high school friend.
The show is starting.
Listen carefully. I'm in love with Jen, as if she was my mother before I was born.
As if I was Sandra.
Listen, I'm torn inside me, but my heart is winning my brain.
She is so sweet, looking at the rain.
Listen to me, Dan.
Here she is again in the bathroom. Why do they censor the beautiful part?
Did it start?
Yes, come if you can.
Not yet.
I can't wait. I must fuck your girlfriend and later on marry her.
Yes.
No, Sandra cut her finger. It's horrible. Someone needs to call an ambulance, but this program is not live, so it's fine. Everything is okay.
I'm shitting. Can you hear it come?
Yes, I'll come and say at the right time.
1, 2,
Where is Sandra?
3, 4.
I will tell how much I love you.
5, 6,
I will tell you the story about the bird
Why do I feel like crying?
7, 8,
with the thorn that got inside her heart,
9,
and she sang for her love.
10.
I'm getting in.
She's
I
getting
loved you
out
for
with
a
a towel.
long, long
I might be
time.
Am I
naive,
dreaming?
but I'm not stupid.
This
And
love is
if
how it
I had
almost
also
there. I
success,
can
and
see
if
her.
Mark,
How it
Wet,
all
wet,
went
yes,
wet,
you are the
body
loser,
shining.
and
doesn't.
with all,
Into
you
tears
Changed
believe
the way
flying
I
one
away.
feel,
thing
and
is
I can't believe time will heal those wounds.
To
love,
eyes,
Just
into
respect,
my
take off
cry.
your
beauty
tongue
and
Back to my
fantasy,
eyes.
they
your
don't
body
exist in
glittering
this
like
world
Fuck me and
because
then
Inside
Mary,
the
a
world
plastic
is
I love
box.
money
myself
and
in the
fire and
television.
water,
I
and
love
we are
it
materials. Our
And I hate
And
her.
heart
She
is full of
flesh,
blood, and our
and
love
I'm
is
flesh
full of
and
dreams
blood
with
and
green
blood,
grass
and
and
she is
tennis,
changing her
splendid
clothes
and
under my
innocence
eyes.
that cry and cry and cry
and cry. Cry me a river.
I
Sandra
tell
says
you,
and
listen to me.
goes to the
to
phone.
talk to her mother and cry on the shoulder of her beautiful boyfriend.
The
winner.
winner.
Takes it all and throw it to the sea.
The
The
loser.
Go away.
We forgot him already. Sandra.
She chose the beautiful, the
it
rich and the
breaks my
smart.
heart,
She
and
chose
I
the
have
winner.
left
How
with my
boring.
longing.
To Sandra, the woman of my dreams.
She is a dream.
Reality. For me.
On TV.
A lie.
That's a lie.
Goodbye.
Mark, don't go. The chapter is not finished.
For me it is. I'm leaving you.
The loser left.
left.
It's just me
and you.
the winner.
Shut up. Sandra is touching the camera. Don't move. Don't talk. Let me watch. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. The camera is gone. Someone took the camera is gone. Sandra took the camera is gone. Someone took the camera is gone.
The screen is black. Someone took the camera. Is gone. Someone took the camera. Is gone. Someone took the camera. Is gone. Someone took the camera.
The camera is gone. Someone took the camera. Is gone. Someone took the camera. Is gone.
Someone took the
Camera.
What shall we do?
Where shall we go? Where is Sandra? I'm dying. I'm dead.
I can be your Sandra.
I cannot see beyond the box. My heart disappeared with the
Camera. Someone took the camera. What shall we do?
Where shall we go?
What a mistake. Mark at least loved me, noticed me. Where is Mark?
Does my heart hear right? Did I do something wrong? Where is my head? I'm dying and I'm going to bed. Where is my head?
Where is the camera?
It's
gone,
gone.
and the man went to bed. The woman went with him.
Wait for me.
And in the bed he dreamt of closed but distant places.
Phases, chases, races, love, death.
They were lying in their bed.
It's so sad I'm sleeping with an idiot and not
And
a
the
friend.
man didn't know
Sandra.
I'm the loser.
if he existed or documented, for he forgot that he was just another dream.
Hi. So that was a video, and I think I'm going to tell you now the story, just to finish with this. So, why words now? I told it to my father yesterday, and he told me that he's got a story for me, and he's reading a book by Steven Finkel. You know him? He's a linguistic guy. He's teaching in Harvard. He's super famous. My sister really likes him. He's super famous. He's got long hair. Anyhow, so in his book, my father sent me the page. It's written, there's a guy, it's in an airport. And the flight is delayed and there's a huge queue and people are waiting. And then a guy just passing the queue, go to the woman in the reception and says, do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? And the woman says to the mic, excuse me, someone lost his identity. Can you tell him who is he? And the guy started getting angry and he said, fuck you, bitch. And the woman says, okay, there's a line for these two. And this is the half story, it's not my story, it's Stephen King. And this is how words are changing the way you speak them, like the meaning of the words. So, now it's my story. When I just moved to New York, I moved to Hell's Kitchen because I liked the name. And it was a very loud place, and I was too polite to say to the realtor, to the woman who rented me the place, that it's too loud, so I just took it. And in the first months and a half, or even longer, I just didn't get the post, I didn't get the mail. But one day I went to eat lunch and I opened the mailbox and I got a letter. So I was so happy. I closed the mailbox, went to eat Greek food, went back, and the letter was gone. So it means someone took my mail, and I was furious. So I went to my apartment and I took a piece of paper and I wrote, "You are dead." And I folded a piece of paper and put it in my mail. And the next morning I got all my mails next to my apartment, next to my door. So why words now? Because it helps. And then, so this is one, actually things that helped me with the second story, which I need this. So I came to visit my parents this year in Israel, and my parents going to some room and they're doing when you fix the nails in the feet, it's pedicure, I think, or pedicure. So I joined them, and my parents are like 70 plus, and my aunts and uncle are like also, they look older because I know them less, so I think they're 80. So we sat, I knew them more when I was younger, but now they feel really, I cannot say it because it's going to be recorded and not watch it. So we went back from this woman, and I was sitting in the back between my aunt and my uncle, and my aunt had a heart surgery, and she spoke about the heart surgery, and she was really worried, and my mother, she was in the front, my father was driving. And she said, just do what you want, the world is dead. And then my father said, the world is dead, the sea is burnt, fish on trees. And then there was silence. And then, after 1 minute, my aunt kept on talking about her surgery. And then the question is like, why words now? It's like more of a questionable way to say this sentence. So, yeah, that was my performance. I try to find more stories that will use this kind of like words and why words now, but I didn't have any others. So, okay, I show you one break, like something that's related to words, and then we go back to the victim. It's another thing that's related to dream talk, but I see this thing now. So it's a performance. So also my anxiety and all these things is part of the performance. I'm in full control until full extent. Yeah, and this is more about letters. It's a shame I don't have more stories. Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing.
A is for apocalypse. Beware, it's on its way. Yay. C is for Christmas. It was the worst day of my life. D of the day is a doomsday. My name forgotten. That's the only thing that matters. P. My name in life, number 3.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring.
A for each room is a time zone, and B for reflection. No, projection of myself. C for can you see? Each room is a time zone, a life of its own. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. A for who I am. B for to be or not to. C, I'm a cat. Yes, that's all I am. F is for free. J is my journey. Call it luck. My name is, oh yeah, my name for now. You can just call my name. It's prickly.
Everybody's light-hearted. Okay, yeah. So I show another the victim, so you can see it's 300. Also, if you have any questions or you want to join my performance, just feel free and ask me anything, as long as it's with words. Let's see. Yeah, so I must show you the text before it's part of the thing. So this is the victim. You see, even I knew it. The dream talk should be red. Red is the victim. I'm very passionate when I'm correcting other people. Yeah, so you can see it's like a musical thing, like a music notes. And now I show it to you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a shame I don't have more stories. Yeah. Now I'm sorry, now I realize it's so easy, but yeah, nothing's going on. So also the victim is going like in a loop. So I'm going to show you 1.5 of the loop because I prepared it to galleries, and in galleries you get in the middle of everything. So I should have movies that don't start with a beginning or an end. So the victim is going like dream talk, but a bit fancier, a bit more calculated.
Nothing is clear.
Maybe I can find...
No, the cake. Go to the kitchen. And she went to the kitchen, dazed and confused, letting her memory lead to new clues. She looked at the camera. Look at your clothes.
I'm leaving.
And concentrate.
He died. He is dead. He shot himself in the head. Your son.
My son?
Lover?
Quiet.
My
Your
son?
And
my
your...
lover. How?
Quiet.
Romantic.
He's not your
professional.
son. And he
No?
is
You are a mother.
not your lover.
Mother
Mother.
with a lover?
No.
Yes.
You are waiting for your
No.
son to come back from the
war.
shop.
I must
Cook. He
is
clean.
not
Your
son.
wash.
Quiet.
And
Not
and cut.
Hi.
He's back.
Out.
The cake is not ready.
Out.
loser.
And you
me,
two
Me.
are
us.
fired.
Thanks.
Got
God.
the cake.
Look at the camera and raise the
Finger.
Hear the voice inside your head.
Talking.
And
The voices behind your back.
Mocking.
You are...
Baking a cake.
She went to the kitchen, but the music, the goddamn music. The violins entered her head and burned down her ears. And the choir said, and the... You two are fired.
100 euros is not a salary.
And you are not a choir.
Honey, I'm home!
Go back.
Go back my
He
ass.
wants my ass.
I'm getting only 50 euros.
And we are
I will
rental twins.
put the cake in the oven.
The woman is very confused. Her son
Not today.
Her lover.
came back from the shop.
What did he buy? And what did he got?
He wants to run away with her.
I want to run away with you.
My ass, he wants my ass.
I want to run away with you because...
The oven is so hot.
His parents are conservatives.
Don't talk so loudly.
Loud.
Who is this guy? And what is that camera?
And the music transformed. A walk to a dance. A word into a song. A short conversation to a beautiful poem. Now choir, fix the table.
Here's a couch.
But where is the corner?
You will bring the food. And I will bring the drinks.
While they are cleaning and talking.
Here is the salt.
I love you.
Bring me the fish.
And it is painful.
Why?
Louder.
Why?
I'm sensitive and small.
Give me one fork.
And the world is so big.
Here is the closet.
Sometimes I feel that killing myself...
Not again.
Close the fire.
...will be the best beginning.
And what about me?
And my history.
What history?
So if we are twins,
History of my family.
why are we cleaning the
My
table?
childhood.
And why do we look so
My
different?
country.
Maybe our parents were different.
It all comes.
And what about our names?
Gender.
Let's go to the table.
Where is my chair?
Here it is.
Will you run with me to the mountains?
Are you kidding me?
My foot.
Watch out!
No way.
Now say it again.
No way.
Watch out!
My foot.
Are you kidding me?
Will you run with me to the bushes?
No.
Now get out of the way!
The foot looks great.
Where is it?
There.
A glass is missing.
Now sit. It was early that day, but too late in the script. Their thoughts were so dark, it was hard to compete. There was nothing to say but, now eat.
He's dead. Dead. He shot himself in the head.
My life is miserable and bad and sad. If only I had another solution.
Now, on the dinner table, the victim is looking around, searching for the last grasp of love.
Are we twins?
Will he find it?
Do you love me?
God, no.
Yes or no?
And the woman is immersed in the food.
So take out your gun and finish the job.
So who is this guy? A son or a lover?
What is the script? A joke or a cover?
While the choir is undressing the plot.
Reading the wrong script?
A woman in my age
No
is
one will
looking
see
for
how I
something
finished my life.
else. But
What about sex?
threesome? Sounds great.
How can
I
you
say
say...
sex is yes, love no. End of story. Now please go.
Go! Fuck off!
Now.
Now let's pray. God Almighty.
They said their prayers
Save
and their
our
praises
souls.
and wishes.
And
It will
this.
all come true, so dark, so loud, and so vicious.
He's dead. He is dead. He shot himself in the... The script was correct.
Now eat.
How can
We eat.
Was he a son or a lover?
check in his wallet?
Oh, the cake! Please move this chair.
The oven.
The oven is there and the body is here.
Where's my appetite?
Nothing is clear.
Maybe I can find.
No, the cake. Go to the kitchen. And she went to the kitchen, dazed and confused, letting her memory lead to new clues. She looked at the camera. Look at your clothes.
I'm leaving.
And concentrate.
He died. He is dead. He shot himself in the head. You're
Nice. I'll show you now, it's not related, it's just like another movie that is like in the same kind of idea of a loop. That Der Spiegel. And what nice about this one is that it was really calculated. So you see this thing, it was in the shape of an 8. It just looked like 2 circles because the designers, I think, did it like this. But it was the shape of an 8, so it's infinity. My English is not good. So, yeah. So that's the main thing, actually. It's not related, well, there are lots of words, but it was not really related to this. But I think it's nice. So I'm going to show this one. I try to focus more on my older work because people usually don't know it so much. And after that, I'll show you the last movie, but I'll show you this one before.
Bitte, die Bitte aufhören.
Ja, ich auch. Bitte aufhören.
Mit meinen 42 Jahren fühle ich mich wie ein 16-jähriges Mädchen, weiß und solid.
Wie ein Schwein in Weißwein.
Nein, schneeweiß. Weiß und hell und rein und blendend. Mit Ehemann und Sohn. Bitte aufhören.
Bitte mach weiter.
Er ist ein Ritter mit einem Pferd und das Kind hält meine Beine und weint und heult so laut. Und ich bin ein kleines Baby. Eine Frau mit dem Körper einer 16-Jährigen.
Du bist 41.
16,5.
Feuerzeug bitte.
43.
Junge Menschen,
Ups.
die niemals ankommen. Und ich kenne nicht die Sprache des Sex und die Zunge der Lust. Ich tauche zurück ins Englische.
Warum nicht Französisch?
I don't speak French.
Und Untertitel sind ein Albtraum. Lass die Leute entspannen.
Sie werden zusammenbrechen, wenn sie diesen Körper sehen.
My body, yes, he will hold my body and the walls will break.
Lass uns diesen Körper verstecken.
For he I wanted, old and young, frisky as cold. In a Portuguese house we will live together.
Untertitel?
He, I, baby and
Und
dog.
junge
yes.
Körper.
And no Russian accent.
Sind besser.
It sounds German. No Russian
Als alte
background.
Frauen.
And
Text.
then we will kiss. I bought one heart on the price of my eyes, and I'm dreaming through it of a beautiful man with 50 years of experience and 16 years old soul. The sex will transform from 69 to 96, and with endless patience, he will touch me and then... Now, stop talking. Now listen to the silence. Oh, he's here. I need to prepare, stretch my skin like a lampshade. I need to run. Oh yes, run. Oh, now he arrived. Another chance. The second.
In einer Zeit,
The
keiner
third.
Zeit. In einem Raum, keinem Raum. Verdeckt mit Hoffnung und einem Handtuch sucht sie.
Wo ist die Frau?
Sie verlor ihre Reflexion und fand wirklich nur das, was sie wollte.
Das ist alles?
What do you mean?
Sie sagte es in der Sprache der Liebe.
Wieso spricht sie schon wieder Englisch?
Sie spricht kein Französisch.
Why?
Ich wollte keine Frau. Ich wollte ein Mädchen, ein Kind.
Oh, it's me.
Du bist ein Lappen, ein Pfannkuchen. Du bist eine Frau. Hier ist der Spiegel, guck.
Tod dem Mann, der schon wieder schreit.
Ich bin ausgetrickst.
Und während wir die Schwierigkeiten der Lust und Liebe betrachten,
Sollte auch der Zuschauer nicht sicher sein.
vor seiner Frau,
Oder ihrem Mann.
genau in diesem Moment,
Ficken sie zu Hause mit ihrem besten Freund.
Where is the woman?
Hier.
Hinter dir.
Was ist das?
Oh, it's you I've been looking for all my life. Everywhere but here.
What's that?
Hau ab, du weiße Scheiße. Sprich deine Muttersprache.
Die Frau sieht
Du
sich
auch.
als Kind,
Hol
das
weg,
ein Mann
Frau.
lieben muss. Der zweite Mann liebt die Frau schon, aber sie
Halt's
liebt
Maul.
ihn nicht. Sie guckt in den Spiegel alle 5 Minuten und
You
sieht den
love
Mann,
me.
den sie liebt. Sie merkt, dass sie kein Kind ist und so ist es ein wenig mehr als fremd, weil Zeit nur die Vergangenheit
Shut up,
bewegt.
hippopotamus. I don't need anything except of loving him.
No.
ja,
Halt's Maul.
Er kann Deutsch. Wir ziehen uns
So
an.
you want to kill me? Yes, wear your uniform. Kill the ugly, save the beauty and call it justice.
We are losing control once again. Bad people. I lost all judgmental kind of sense. The embarrassment, the shame. To get dressed, to cover what is possible to cover.
Ich bin fast fertig, ja fast. Du bist tot, kleines Nicht.
Woman, woman, he wants to kill me. Woman, woman, a drop of compassion won't harm a fly.
Compassion, he says. So, compassion, I say. Compassion, man. Compassion.
Schnauze, Frau. Du willst Mitleid? Mitleid kannst du haben. Selbstmitleid. Alberne Frau. Sklavin der Liebe.
No, no, don't say it. Feel sorry for him, not for me. He's the miserable, the poor, and the one.
I'm not miserable and you are my wife.
Your wife? Crazy insane. Anstatt Mitleid will er eine Frau. Tötet ihn.
erst werden wir drücken.
Dann werden wir drücken.
Wir werden schreien, Tod dem Mann.
Und dann werden wir drücken noch einmal.
Stirb, du Pferd. Ich komme.
Woman, woman, where are you?
Mann, Mann, wo bist du?
Er ist tot. Langsam, er stirbt. Wieder und wieder und wieder. Er ist tot.
Helft ihm. Schreit, singt, macht, was ihr wollt. Ihr seid ein Chor, um Gottes Willen.
Was?
Madame, wir sind kein Chor, wir sind die Masse. Noch sehen wir aus wie ein Chor, noch klingen wir wie ein Chor.
Und die Frau
seid
verstand
eklig.
wieder, dass die blinde Masse niemals
Bastards.
ihren Weg
Raus
erleuchten
aus
wird.
meinem Haus.
Die Masse bleibt, wie sie ist, stolz und verspielt wie eine Fahne.
Mörder, Huren, Bastards. Raus aus meinem Haus. Geht weg. Jetzt Ruhe. Schnell, schnell, wir ziehen uns aus.
Sie ist schon wieder nackt.
Du, verpiss dich, du Pisse, du Schlampe, du nett. Bitte, die Bitte aufhören.
Ja, ich auch. Bitte aufhören.
Mit meinen 42 Jahren fühle ich mich wie ein 16-jähriges Mädchen, weiß und solid.
Wie ein Schwein in Weißwein.
Nein, schneeweiß. Weiß und hell und rein und blendend. Mit Ehemann und Sohn. Bitte aufhören.
Bitte mach weiter.
So I now did just we'll jump to the present time. I did now a feature film that is one shot, and I'm going to show you now maybe a trailer I did it like a week ago.
I want to marry you. Yeah, I want to marry you.
I love you so much.
I want to marry you until death do us part.
If you had told me the truth and say that's why you married me, for what? For money or because you like innocent young guys?
What money? You're delusional. You're not even a doctor. Well, I'm enjoying the crisis line. I didn't think it'd be any fun, but I think I made a friend there.
You're friends with one of the patients?
Do you know what a misogynist is?
A marriage hater?
Oh, you do know? Yeah, I saw it online and I immediately knew that's what I am.
That's your excuse. Would it have been easier just not to get married?
Zero respect these days. No privacy.
Thank you. Now I know how Taylor Swift feels. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so... Okay, the last movie I'll show you is Killing Time Machine. And the idea of the movie was, I thought I was really reinvented something. It's really complicated, but it's okay. So it was shot in my apartment, but I mapped my room for up, middle, and down, and each one was 3 or 4 shots, and it was going down, and then from down it was going up. So the plot had to go by the frames, and it was 72 sequences. It's so complicated to talk about it, that's why I don't show the movie. And also the movie is really great just because you know, and the idea of all of this is like a machine. So the more you watch it, the more you're closer to your death, you know? So you're wasting your time, like now. You're just like getting older while watching it. So I thought it would be a nice way to kill people with art. So, yeah, so now that you know, you can enjoy it because you know that you're gonna die. Yeah, I cannot, I don't know how many minutes you're gonna lose from your life while watching it, but you're gonna lose some time. So we're all gonna lose. So, yeah, and this is with Laura she's got 3 names, so Laura... McLean Ferris. She's the best actress in this movie. But everybody knows it. It's nobody like try to claim it. It's clear. You will see.
That's how we met, standing together next to his grave.
Can you open the letter? I'm curious to see who's who and who is she. It's hot in here. Can you open the door?
Which door?
I'm curious to know what brings you here.
The address on the back of this letter.
Hi, Dad. I hope you're doing well. I heard from Jenny.
I said, can you open the door? You don't need to read. I can see what's written. I can't. Keep reading, Dan.
I heard from Jenny.
I'm Jenny.
I open the door.
That you are...
Here, he'll open the...
I'm happy to hear that you are doing well. I truly hope that with your financial help, we can keep taking care of Mary's situation.
I'm Mary.
Her legs are getting better.
Worse.
But a lot of the restorative treatments are highly expensive. I know reading makes you tired, so I'll make it short and just say that I miss you and Dan and even Arthur, your loving son, Robert.
I'm Robert.
Yes, Rob. I know who you are. We're brothers, both Ronald's sons.
Arthur is the snake.
A snake? I don't want to touch a snake.
We saw him crawling on the floor. He's always getting in through the kitchen window.
Don't say kitchen, it makes me hungry.
Don't say hungry. It makes me sad. He was a man, my man, and a hero.
A husband?
While you wonder if the father Dan describes right now is the man in the picture, time keeps passing by.
A leader.
You lose a grip on the present while trying to understand the space through the following frames.
Logistical.
You let time pass by and allow these images to strip down the notion of your own presence.
Food!
I give you money. Here.
Can you bring a glass of water on the way?
Mary, can you pass me the ashtray?
Here.
Thank you, Mary.
Jenny, you know, I love smoking. Look at it. The smoke, the light, the smell, the lungs, the air. It's so sad, Jenny, it's so sad. I loved him so much. He was so him. His character was so him. I loved him like a father, not just a father-in-law. He was so real. Ronald was so...
He was always there for us.
Yes, always. He was always there. That's why we came here, to say hello.
Yes, it's impossible for me to understand how...
So difficult. It's like hanging in the air with no feet, no hope, no way, no one, no two, just you and him alone, a pie, hanging in the air, having no feet, no hope.
Food arrived. Your water.
So how did it happen?
That's nice. I thought you didn't hear me ask you for water, but you did.
Her legs. How did you break them?
Mary broke her legs in a terrible accident. Terrible accident on a cliff in Peru last year. Didn't you get my letter?
I remembered something.
She broke her legs and her
Lower
back. We wrote about it to Dad in the letter. Let me show you.
Please do.
Ronald didn't look like a wealthy man.
Can you take away the ashtray?
Dan, what's wrong?
I saw Arthur coming out of the kitchen. He just touched my shoe. Can you take away the ashtray?
I thought he left the building.
He entered through the kitchen window. Move the ashtray. I want to put food there. Is someone vegetarian? I have Kung Pao chicken.
What's that?
I told you, Kung Pao chicken. Look, my hand is trembling.
I ordered tofu too in case.
I see it. It's now entered the room. The snake just entered. Look at it crawling on the floor. Can you see it too? Albino snake crawling on the floor?
Dan, control yourself.
I can't control my fears. I'm sorry. It's crawling around.
Dan, sit down. Your crotch is dripping.
Shall we eat?
No. Let's pray for our father.
I can't use chopsticks. Is there any?
No, there's no.
You better close the...
No, there's no you. There's no us. There's no she, he, woman, man, nothing.
I can't reach the table.
There's only me.
Push me.
I. So if
Dan,
you want a social background,
let's pray.
to establish a relationship,
Father, we
be
are
relevant
coping with an empty
and make
seat
sense,
at our table.
be right,
Be with
correct,
the one we are without
big
today,
data,
and help us
resist,
to trust
or
in
relax.
your timing, purpose,
This is not
and
your
great
place.
love for us all, as we miss you today.
What's in this box?
Until
It's
then,
a bubble.
may this
It's
food
air.
bless our
It's
bodies.
an
Fried
evil
rice
killing
with
time
pork.
machine.
Chunks of pork.
And right now, with every passing
And give us
second,
strength to
you are
endure
getting
the day
older,
ahead.
getting closer to your death.
In Jesus' name, Amen.
Can you pass me the letter? The one in your hand?
How does it feel?
How does what feel?
Your feet.
Come and feel. They feel like stress balls.
It does feel like a stress ball.
That's why I'm here, for the treatment. Someone needs to turn this powder back to bone.
Touching your feet did calm me down. I can handle my fears.
Take the food and throw it to the backyard. The snake will follow.
I don't need to manipulate this snake. The city is packed with rodents. Arthur will leave on his own. Bring back the ashtray.
Now close the door.
Don't tell me what to do.
Sam said close the door.
I thought her name was Mary.
Adam, stop deflecting and close the door.
Okay, I'll close the door. He left. I controlled my fears. Bye-bye.
I thought your name was Dan.
I thought your name was Mary.
I thought your name was Jenny.
Yes, my name is Jenny. I'm Jenny, just Jenny, with no relatives. Not a single child, not a single mother, just a single Jenny. Jenny from the letter, remember? The letter you wrote?
If Sam pretends to be Mary, and you don't notice it, then you are not Jenny.
Who's Sam?
I'm not Robert. Not even my name is Robert.
The frame you are looking at, and the following frames, are a killing time machine.
And if you are Jenny...
It is moving clockwise and
Jenny,
counterclockwise,
you know I'm not.
from top to bottom and back to top.
Now it's all going to get so much better.
The last couple of frames just transformed 4 seconds of your future into past.
What's your name?
Jenny,
You are getting older.
I told you.
No, what's your name?
Laura. And it's true I don't know Donald.
Ronald.
I never met him. I'm a con woman. I met Dan.
Adam, to be honest.
I met Adam, to be honest, in a cemetery. And just tagged along.
Laura, a con woman.
And I'm Adam, a time traveler.
Which era?
2 seconds ahead.
Robert and Mary were our neighbors. We heard so much about Ronald. He was such a hero. Mary was dependent on him, and they said that he had enough money to support her legs. They were never greedy. Robert really liked his father, Mary too. They were such a nice couple. Really welcoming, relaxed. Sam here and I, we killed Robert and Mary, stole their identities. We learned a lot about them from the letter that we found on the table in the living room.
Can I take a look?
Sure. Sam and I are acting exactly like Robert and Mary.
Their spirit is preserved through your actions. Their love is revived with your body. You carry Robert and Mary within you.
Carry who?
Until death do you part.
No. I don't believe in time. It's a myth. There's no time around us, no future, no past. We are all one time unit overblown by space, the source of all linear thought. We move, therefore we die. We fight space from the moment of creation like tragic heroes. Our struggle wore us out, and our nature is death. I don't really smoke, it's an act. Mary used to do it. She smoked like a chimney.
Sam is a good con woman, but a very bad liar.
Can you pass me the ashtray?
She couldn't pretend her legs are broken. She felt guilty. So I smashed them with a baseball bat.
I trust Matt completely. Now, Adam, please tell me you're lying and tell me the truth. Adam, tell me you are Ronald's son and your name is Dan. Tell me there's money.
Sam, I didn't know Ronald and I didn't meet his sons. I was walking down the street, 2 seconds behind, and saw a man lying on the sidewalk. I didn't know it was Ronald. I didn't know he was dead, and I didn't know I would steal his wallet and keys. But I did.
Hi, is that Sunny
2 seconds later.
Can I order to 403's 84th
Why did you pretend to be Dan?
Who's Dan?
Dan from the letter.
What letter?
Kung Pao chicken.
Whoever you are and however you're
one
called,
spicy
you're a hole in the
tofu
plot.
with Chinese broccoli.
I'm a hole in the plot? Your mother's a hole in
And
the
fried
plot.
rice with pork.
I'm a central
Will it be
figure.
enough for 4
You
people?
think you can control or exclude me?
Thank you.
I'm not a cog in the machine.
The letter. I ordered food.
Every tick of this clock is a nail in the coffin. Time's heartbeat. A physical evidence of...
I found this address in his wallet, and a plastic card saying he's a licensed herpetologist.
Did you see any dog?
No, only reptiles.
What's a herpetologist?
I know. It's a doctor.
What kind of doctor?
Mouth and foot.
That night, I slept in his house, and the next morning, I went to his funeral. The only guest beside me was Laura.
I love funerals. You can never know how they'll end. I enjoy the silence, the sadness, the loss of an individual, and the chaos erupted after the death of his body. So much space to fill.
That's how we met, standing together next to his grave.
There's one little thing regarding the snack that reminded me, and maybe that's the last words of